Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the last, or technically the first, of the collector's edition from Mcfarlane, the classic Superman from original Action Comics. Or at least I think that's what it's from. And we have the Platinum edition as well, the one that looks more like the one in the picture with the red boots. So, only difference on these two boxes is the Platinum Edition sticker on the one on the right. Everything else in the box is the same. Both say Superman down at the bottom. They both have the 85th Superman Anniversary logo. Both say Mcfarlane Collector's Edition down there, down the side in silver. Both have Mcfarlane toys, 22 moving parts. Both say Superman Action Comics 1, I was right, and Mcfarlane Collector's Edition on the side. That big old silver 1. Picture of the cover of Action Comics 1. At least I'm pretty sure that's the cover. I'll put the cover up on screen here. And then we have Superman on the side again, 01, DC Multiverse. Top, same as always. Bottom, these ones are actually black. I think they're normally white down at the bottom. Here, let me grab a different collector's edition box just to check. Nope, these ones are all black, but regular boxes for figures are in fact white, as you saw in the corner right there. Didn't really have space to bring it in. So let's go ahead and get Superman out of the package and take a look at them. Here we have them both out of the package now. And first glance, they look all right. But before we get into looking at the figures, let's go ahead and take a look at their accessories. Starting off with the base, or the card and the card base. Same card base we've seen in all the collector's editions. Really nice. The nice collector's edition card. And the back, little homage to Superman. Hopefully you were able to read that. It slides right on in just like before. Nope. Uh-oh. Well, knocks him off. He also comes with, and for the main accessory, comes with this chain to kind of showcase the chains being broken off of him. I don't remember when he broke chains. But yeah, real pliable plastic chains. If you've seen Lobo, it's the exact same chain plastic that he uses. And I think, yeah, they're two, but they're connected at the edges to make it one. Yep, that's the only accessory he comes with. He comes with a DC Multiverse base, collector's edition version, and a flight stand, which I was shocked they came with a flight stand because they don't normally come with flight stands anymore. Very rarely does he give them a flight stand and a base. But I'm guessing since he got a flight stand, he said that was his accessory piece. Which sucks because I would have loved to see some extra hands, especially so he could grip the car. Or if you had a car, he could lift the car over his head. Or anything else besides just the chains. But it is what it is. So now we'll move the accessories out of the way and go ahead and take a look at both Superman by themselves. So the non-platinum edition, which is the one on the left, comes with this early Superman symbol, which is when it was a shield and the S. It's in a much lighter blue, doesn't have the red boots. Much brighter color scheme in general. And then the platinum edition is kind of a later edition of Superman where he ended up getting the red boots. They changed the shield to more closely resemble the current Superman logo, which is a triangle at this point, or which is a triangle on here. And they've darkened the blues, but besides that, everything else on these figures are the exact same. Both come with one punching hand, one open hand. They come with this, first time I've seen this cape. Actually, it may not be the first time, but in recent memory the first time I've seen this cape. Really nice cape. Little hard right here. It seems that they're using an older type of cape plastic, because I feel this before, but it's not the current plastic that they've been using for capes. So it's a little harder. You can tilt it up. It's pre-posed though, so it's not much you can really do with posing him. It would be a little difficult to pose him. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at this one's articulation. If you have Hush Superman, Superman and Lois, Bizarro, Infected Superman, or any one of them that use that bigger Superman body, it's the exact same articulation because it's the exact same body. Only thing different here is the head sculpt, which I'll actually show you before I get to articulation. It reminds me of olden times people, like 1920s. This is what I see when I think of a 1920s person. Uh-oh, there we go, focus. There we go. Yeah, it looks like him. I like the eyebrows, the stern face. It feels like an early face of Superman. That's what it feels like an early face of Superman. So, arms all the way out, rotate 360, double elbow joints, bicep swivel, the ball joints in the wrist. I don't know if you can see that yet. Ball joints in the wrist because it is an older mold. So everything ball joints do. Splits come out this far. Double jointed knees. Of course. Ball joint ankle. And then toe bends. So basic articulation. Would really like a more improved version of the body, but that's what we've got so far. So let's go ahead and take a look at Superman with other versions of Superman. So here we have the early Action Comics 1 Superman with the later Action Comics 1000 Superman, which came out about 80 years later. They're both really good Superman. I think the Action Comics 1 should have been this smaller body with double jointed elbows. I think if they had done this smaller body, replaced the chest and the arms with the painted on versions of the symbols, it would have been a really nice change to the Action Comics 1000 body to make Superman from Action Comics 1. But just thought I'd put out the two Action Comics Superman 1 to 1000, so 1,000 issues later. Well, I'm pretty sure it's more than 1,000 issues because New 52. But that's not the point. This was the 1,000 milestone. So we'll go ahead and take a look at a few more Superman. And then if I'm able to find some villains, we'll look at some villains too. And now we have Action Comics 1 Superman with Rebirth and Death of Superman. All of them are using the same body, except the only difference is Rebirth has a different type of diaper because the belt buckle and belt is different. But besides that, it's all the same figure, except their capes are different. Same body book. If you look closely at them, you can see all the lines and detailing on them that are all the same. But it is a good body for a big Superman, but I feel we went from having super skinny Superman to having super buff Superman. So I think people are ready to go back to the slender looking version of Superman, maybe something a little in the middle. But overall, I enjoy these versions. I enjoy these two versions of Superman, and I'm super excited for them. So I'm going to bring out some classic looking other DC characters just to compare them with. And then we'll move on to my final thoughts. And here we have out some classic looking versions of Justice League. On the right we've got classic Martian Manhunter. In the middle we've got Flashpoint Flash, which is basically classic Flash. And on the left we have Nightfall Batman along with Year 2 Batman. Both are kind of a classic Batman with the blue and gray bat symbol. Overall, all of them scale pretty nicely together. Batman's a little taller than everything else, but that might just be him on the stand, because I think he's about the same size. And then Year 2 Batman just towers over everybody. Now for my final thoughts, I think that this sadly is the most lackluster of the 3 collector's edition figures. He only comes with some chains, no alternate hands, his pre-posed cape, and the body just seems a little big. I like that we got Action Comics 1 Superman, and I like the figure. I do like the figure. I just feel like it could have been done in a different way. But it's still a really good figure. And unlike the other collector's editions where you should decide if you want one or the other, or if you should get the regular one, I think that either one of these will fit just fine. It just depends on which one you're looking for. If you want both of them, go ahead and look for both of them. If you only want one of them, that's up to you. I think that they both look well and they fit well in a very old style comic book setting, original comics from the 1920s. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, if you liked this video, how about giving it a like and checking out some of these? If you want to see more from me, check out my Instagram and my TikTok down below. I've also got a store. Lots of the photos I have on Instagram are up on there for sale, and not only photos, but apparel and other house products as well. Go ahead and give it a look. Thanks for watching.